Alright, so I'm going to try to start doing a weekly Chiefs game recap. Last night, if you didn't know, the Chiefs actually played, but you never heard anything about it. Apparently, San Diego was supposed to dominate, and they're apparently the only team in the game. But when all said and done, the Kansas City Chiefs won 21-14! Yeah! It was a good game. First half, the Chiefs are notorious for playing one half of football, regardless of who the coach is. First half, team looked amazing. Return game was awesome. Special teams got two awesome return guys, both rookies, both from the Southeastern Conference. I think they were both second-round picks too. Dexter McCluster had an 89-yard kickoff return, the longest in team history, and Javier Arenas looked impressive as well on the kick returns. He got tackled by San Diego's punter Mike Cypress, which is inexcusable, but and then let's see, it started raining, and that definitely had an effect on the handling of the ball, and Phillip Rivers just fumbled snaps like crazy, and it's funny watching him get frustrated with all the delay of game penalties, and we weren't given a shot to win. Even Brad Nessler during the game said, "Can the Chiefs pull off the huge upset by beating San Diego at home?" You know what? They were 13-3 last year. We were 4-12, but that was last year. You throw the records from last season out when the new season starts. We are now first place in the AFC West, the only undefeated team in the AFC West. And to make it all better, we have a better record than the stupid freaking Dallas Cowboys. So yeah, get you some of that. I'm celebrating now because it ain't going to last. Anyway, here are some of the game stats. Matt Castle was a pathetic 10 of 22 for, I believe, 68 yards. But he did have a touchdown pass. But the passing game was not even there. They refused to even open up the playbook and let Castle throw downfield. But every time he did, he'd overthrow a guy. He threw some of those to Chris Chambers where I don't even think Stretch Armstrong could have caught that ball. Jamal Charles had 11 carries for 92 yards, and he had an outstanding 59-yard touchdown. And you know what? I love Jamal Charles, and he was a stinking Longhorn. But when you play for the Chiefs, I don't care where you play at college. And then Thomas Jones had 11 carries for 39 yards. He didn't have as outstanding as a game as I thought he would, and I don't know why he's the starter and not Charles, because Charles is a home run hitter. He'll break one into the house every time. Receiving, Tony Moeaki, the rookie out of Iowa, the tight end, he had 3 catches for 21 yards and a touchdown. He had the most receiving yards on the game, which is pretty pathetic. Chris Chambers had 1 catch for 14 yards. Dwayne Bowe had 1 catch for 13 yards. Dexter McCluster had 2 for 9 yards. Jamal Charles had 1 for 8. And then Tim Castile had 2 catches for 3 yards. Tackles, my boy D. Johnson, another UT product, saw him off, had 11 tackles. Eric Berry, the outstanding rookie safety from Tennessee, who's the next Ed Reed, had 5 tackles. Glenn Dorsey had 4 tackles and a half a sack, and he was trying to get after Phillip Rivers there. He was crawling on his knees trying to get to him, and as big of a guy as mobile and not mobile that Rivers is, I mean, yeah, he got away from him, but if Dorsey could have picked himself up and started running again, he might have had the sack there. And Brandon Carr had the 1 fumble recovery for 23 yards, and there was no picks on the game because the passing game for both teams was pretty inept, except for the Chiefs trying to cover Legadou Nane because they forgot about Antonio Gates in the first half, and he got a wide open touchdown, and then so they triple covered him, and then in the fourth quarter they let Nane, or whoever his name is, he got so wide open because Kansas City was triple teaming him, and you don't leave a guy that ridiculously open because it was even blown coverage. They saw Gates, so 2 guys went after him. I don't know if it was the Brandons at the corners or not, but anyway, I'm so proud of my team. I'm so proud of them. They weren't given a shot at all to win the game. And I knew, home audience, or, home opener, primetime audience. I didn't expect the weather to be a factor like it was. It was raining like crazy. To quote Ollie Williams, "It's raining sideways." You know what? We won it, and we got Cleveland next week, and we need a redemption because they ran all over us last year. So I really think we can go out to Cleveland and win and start out the year 2-0, which would be huge, especially in the AFC West when I think San Diego's already given the division again. They've won 4 straight division titles, so I think it's someone else's turn who's not the Denver Donkeys or the punchline of the league to win it. And you know what? I honestly think we can go 8-8, but after seeing last night, if the defense can keep playing like they were, and the offense can step up and open up the playbook a little bit and let Castle use that arm, I think we're going to have a good season. It can't get any worse in the last 2 years. It's been rough, and I'm just so proud of my team right now. And I hope to do this every week, but I'm not going to be able to watch every game, so I'll do what I can. Anyway, go Chiefs!